How to make Cowboy coffee. If you've never made Cowboy coffee, it's a way to make coffee without using filters. I am right now using Dunkin' Donuts Colombian and Dunkin' Decaf. I like to take this tiny little red Solo cup. You've probably never seen one this little. It's about the size of a shot glass. And what you do is you dip it into your coffee and you get it approximately half full of this. And then you do the same with the other kind. If you're mixing, a lot of people like to reduce their caffeine intake, so they do half and half. And so that's what we're doing. So what you do is you measure, in our case, 10 cups of water. Put it into your coffee maker. Then you shake out your carafe. You can take a paper towel and you dry it off. Then you take that level spoon measure of coffee and you put it directly in the carafe. Okay? Then you press the button and you let the water come out. Now, as you see, it's growing up there. When it gets to the water that you filled it with, it'll start gurgling and you will see that you have your coffee. Then what you do is you take a spoon, you stir it up. You can let it sit 10 minutes, 15 if you're not too much in a hurry. Then we call it Cowboy coffee because there's no filters or anything. So what you do is you take your cup like this, and then you take a sieve. You can even take two if you really fancy. And then you pour it into the cup, trying to see through it to make sure that you don't do it overfill or whatever. This way you can actually drink a cup of coffee and you won't be picking too many grounds out of your teeth. You don't have to worry about buying coffee filters, and you actually get more coffee out of less. You can use this method. There are places where you can get these hotels and they have little coffee makers and they have little pouches of coffee, and I always put the pouch directly in the carafe, put the water in, let it brew like a tea bag, and then you pour it. And you don't have to deal with the filters, which in my opinion, when you do that method, you're wasting so much coffee. And you can get all kinds of sieves, pour it in, and oh, I wish you could smell this. Cowboy coffee. Just put the grounds directly in the carafe and find you a little Solo cup. That's the secret. Oops. The secret to Cowboy coffee.